Hey everyone, this is Dr. Coach K, and today we're going to talk about emojis, routines, and how that works out with the world around us, the recipe for success. Emoji is a 501c3 that we focus on building self autonomy, self determination, self actualization, self transformation through commitment to ourselves, commitment to our community, and commitment to our transformation and our future. We begin with building a self mindfulness of what are we doing with our time. We have 24 hours a day, and when adult is released, they have to put together minute by minute package for themselves, survival kits. So we focus on first getting our grocery list. What do we need? Or assess our needs. And one of the very first thing we need is the transition, how we see the world around us first. That 24 hours, we just observe and monitor, see how the world moves, how the world smells with our senses. And then we apply what we call a routine, where we get up in the morning, we find our hygiene, we find our security, safety, our housing, our food, what we're going to eat, what kind of work, employment we're going to do, who's our support system, who's going to be an organization for us, who's going to be able to be there on a daily basis. This is very important to our day-to-day routines. The second part of day-to-day routines is time to restore, self-care, time to reflect, and mindfulness. So we try to find time we can set apart to exercise, movement, focus on our breathing, focus on our stretching, focus on our extracurricular activities that allows us to expand our minds, for our mind, heart, and soul, and inclusion of spirituality for those that are believers that go to church. Faith-based organizations are added to this community of support. The third part is our evening routine. When after we have a hard day of work, whether it's studying, mixed with employment, mixed with interaction with our faith-based or extracurricular activities, we need something to wind us down, to bring us back into the center of the day, not to just reflect, but to do some type of healing activity, restoration activity, whether it's to chill, watching a movie, listening to music, or playing a video game, or having light-hearted conversations, doing dinner, wine and dine, for those that don't do alcoholic beverages, to sit among good company, play some board games, go out to the movies, go out to eat, do an evening activity, whether go walking or to a lecture at a campus, university, or a program given or produced by the community. We are very interested in studying groups as a support group, being able to get together to do some type of study, whether it's Bible study or support group where you talk about life or a community. It's very important to get with a group of people, to do a retreat, to do team building, to do an activity together, so that you know that you have a team roster, a support group for internal purposes. There's external purposes where you are given opportunities to work with organizations, nonprofit, charitable organizations, faith-based organizations, government, corporations, But then there's the internal support group where you have your team roster where you can come together and support on different levels of consciousness, whether it's discussions, activities, intimacies, or having the opportunity to really be to relate to someone, to be in relationship with someone or with a group of people. So when we talk about having these discussions, we get to work. When I say it's time to get to work, it's time to start pulling together what it means to build your life as a day-to-day operations, what it means to start something to and to finish something, what it means to show up, what it means to move in and out of different systems, different interact with different communities. How do we have exit plans? How do we have strategies? How do we stay conscientious, or how do we stay alert? How do we stay in a active or proactive position of authority over our own life, over our own decision making and our own actions? Because we cannot control other people's actions, but we can control how we respond, how we mindfully maneuver or move through these different elements and variables and factors of people's ecosystems, environments, and their systematic process. So, the goal is to do a day to day discussion on let's get to work, meaning building your team, building your network, building your support system, building these conversations. How do you have the attitude, the conduct, the behavior to become your own self government, your own self governor, your own self healer, your own self health care system, your own self legal system, process legal system, your own self uh, workforce. So these are the conversations we will have. So stay tuned. Until next time, this is Dr. Coach K with Umoji. Check out our website. Join us if you want to be a partner. www.umojienergy.com. Thank you.